What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have another installation video here for you, and we're putting more parts on the Mustang. As always something on this channel, right? To be more specific, I'm installing this spoiler here to the front end. Now if you've missed the last few videos that I've uploaded, go watch those first off. But to give you a quick little recap, we have installed the RTR Tech 7 wheels and tires in the gunmetal gray. 275/35s, R20s in the front and the rear, 9.5 inch wide, and I'm really loving the look. I'll have a more detailed video on these as far as kind of an impressions video goes, and what it's like going from the 18s that were on the car to the 20s that are on there now. But that's for a future video. What I wanted to get at is I've been really liking the RTR Style. The RTR wheels, I love the RTR Style chin splitter, RTR vents. I'm really liking the RTR style of Mustangs. And so I decided to order an RTR Style front lip for the car. And I say that because it's not an original like OEM RTR product. I did go a little cheaper and I went with the eBay special RTR Style.
Are you stupid or something?
And today we're gonna unbox that for you real quick and check out not only the quality of the product, but fit and finish. And I hope it installs good on the Mustang. I'm really thinking the way I wanna take the car is an RTR inspired EcoBoost. Let me know what you think about that down below. To give you a little sneak peek, I wanna get the side skirts for the car as well. I have the performance pack spoiler on the car right now, so we just need the little gurney flap on the back, and that'll complete the rear end with the little flare kind of extensions on the back end. I think this thing could look like a total showstopper once we're done. Anyways, I have talked long enough. Let me show you the spoiler and we'll get to the installation process. All right, so here it is down below. I've had it wrapped up for a little while, so we're just gonna unwrap that. There we go. God dang it, where's my knife? Cut that open. Drag that across the floor. Cool. All right. You know what? Let me just put it on the bench. All right, guys, and there it is. I have it taken out of the little wrapping here, put on the bench here for you, and you can see this is the RTR Style front chin splitter, and the quality feels pretty good. There is, like, it's not 100% perfect. You can see probably that there's like a little scratch here, it looks like, in the plastic. And it doesn't look like the finish is perfect. It's also a little bit kind of dusty because I've actually had this for a couple weeks now, and I just couldn't install this because I was installing or waiting for ramps for my driveway. Yeah, these right here. I have a rolled curb driveway, so I figured that I need ramps to get the Mustang out of my driveway when the time comes, and I didn't want to install that front chin spoiler because it's going to lower that front end and I'll probably scrape it as soon as I pull out of the driveway. So I got ramps as well, and that means maybe we can lower that thing as well a little farther. I don't know. With the splitter, you also get some hardware. They give you a couple bags of hardware. We're going to see where that goes. I'm hoping there's enough there, and I hope it's the right hardware. Then they also give you these two pieces here, and this is actually pretty interesting. So if you go onto like American Muscle's website and you search for the RTR front chin spoiler here, the real RTR setup, they'll say that you will need the performance pack Mustang belly pan, because I guess on the non-performance pack cars there'll be kind of a slot missing here underneath, and it's not like the end of the world. A lot of people still install this without getting that extra belly pan, but you do miss a few mounting holes. So this kit's actually pretty cool. They give you the pieces to fill in those gaps. So we're gonna see if that actually fixes the problem and if these line up, because that's pretty important as well. But it is cool that they've thought of that already, and I don't need to go buy a performance pack, you know, EcoBoost or GT belly pan to make this front lip work, you know? All right, anyways, I gotta pull the Mustang in real quick. We'll jack it up, and then we'll start removing the stock one. Get this thing going. Let's do it. All right, car's up in the air. Now it's time to take some hardware off the car here and try to loosen that OEM front splitter. I guess if you can call it a splitter, like front lip thing, I guess. So I'm not really sure how many bolts there are here, but it looks like the majority of them are gonna be a 7 mil. So I'm gonna get to taking those out right now. Got my rolly thing here, and the wheels no longer are completely circle. They're kind of cracked because my fat button's on them. But it's all I got, so we're gonna use it. All right guys, you can see here is all the 7 millimeters. I started taking a few of them out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, a bunch more. So I'm gonna start taking these out, and then you got some in here as well. So I think we may have to take off this entire belly pan. Actually, I'm pretty sure we will. So I'm just gonna start taking off stuff and things, and then eventually we'll get at this guy. Whew, it's pretty warm in here today, but would you look at this? Belly pan is off. All right, so under the car here, it looks like here, right in here, these bolts then have to come out as well, and they are all across the front here. So I'm gonna do that now. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have to mess with these clips. That should just be for the lower grille, and we're not touching that, so I think we're good. And it's out. Nice. Woo. That's a lot of bolts, man. That's a lot of bolts. The front lip is off the car, and look at how many little bolts there are. There was a bunch of fasteners. There's like 2 or 3 fasteners on the inside of this kind of inner, or I guess underneath, not in the fender, but securing these holes in here. So 3 of those on both sides, and then there was plenty of attachment points on the inside. So overall, that OEM unit is not going anywhere on the car. So props to you, Ford. That's not going anywhere unless you want it to. And right here, my microphone died. Yes, conveniently enough, the mic died, and I kept talking on and on like I was completely oblivious, which I was. But anyways, I mocked up this spoiler on the car, or the front lip, I should say. It looked pretty good. I was looking at some of the hardware that came with this and ended up installing the lip like halfway with the included Phillips head hardware, and I wasn't a huge fan of that Phillips head hardware, and it hit me while I was installing this that I could just move those metal clips from the original OEM unit over to the RTR unit and use the existing OEM hardware. So I ended up removing the RTR lip and putting the clips on, reusing the OEM hardware, which was much better. I felt much more comfortable after I install it, but it got way later than I wanted after taking it on and off multiple times. So I decided to call it for the night and look at it again in the morning. All right guys, it's a new day, and I apologize, it's a little windy out here at this shooting location right now, but I wanted to get you a little bit more light on the new front lip here that we installed, that RTR Style front lip, because it went on, honestly, if I'm honest about it, the install was more than I expected. A lot of little bolts and washers and stuff in there holding this thing on. There's probably like 25 different bolts holding that thing together. Not really that many, but there's a lot. But overall, the install just took me a little longer than I'd like to admit, and that pushed it into today because it was too dark to show you yesterday. So let me flip you guys around and show you what this thing looks like. Overall, I think it came out really well. All right, so this is what the RTR Style front lip looks like, and it is fully installed. that sucker's not coming off, if I have anything to say about it. But overall, fit and finish was pretty good. There is, you know, some slight little gaps in here that it's kind of might be tough for you to see on camera, but I can see them, and it's not super perfect around all the mating edges here, but really not enough to where I think it's gonna be very noticeable. Like, I know they're there, obviously, because I'm looking at it here real close up, but it's really not too bad. And overall, the finish on it is pretty good. There is a couple areas where there was like little scratch marks and dings on it, just from either the installation process or from shipping. And so I might actually refinish this a little bit, and that's not a big deal to me. I'm happy to do that if it gives me the look I want. For the price I paid for this, I think that this was a really good deal. So I'll make sure to put the link for this in the video description if you guys are interested. This is just an eBay front splitter, guys, RTR style. But overall, it went on good, and I think it really does made up well with the RTR wheel package here we have on the car. So that's kind of something I want to talk to you guys about as well. I think I want to take the car in more of an RTR direction here. I'm really liking the look of the RTR. I love the Spec 5 RTRs, but obviously I'm not going to do a wide body kit on this car or anything like that. But I like the orange accents and, you know, the mirror caps. On the RTR front lip here, you can see in this picture, they have the orange accents that go around, the orange accents on kind of the rocker panel there. So I think that would be a really cool look for the EcoBoost. Kind of like a Project RTR Ecoboost. Project RTR Ecoboost, I think that would be pretty cool for this, because obviously there's no real RTR option for the EcoBoost lineup, but I like all the styling, and I don't know, I think it'd be a cool look. Let me know down below if you like the look, if you think that'd be cool. I think it would be. It's already coming together, man, with the RTR wheels and the front lip. I think it's cool. We also have the performance pack spoiler in the back, so we could get the gurney flap. We just need the rocker panel extensions there, and we'd be looking pretty sharp. So let me know what you think down below, and what way you would take it. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. Apologize for the wind noise. I'm sure it's bad. It's pretty windy right now, but I wanted to showcase this to you in a nice kind of scenery environment here. Let me know what you think about it, and of course, if you want to buy it, I'll put the link in the video description for you, as always. So you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Megan, how's it look in the front end? Is it gonna clear? Is it gonna hit in the front? All right. Look at that.